Hello there. Our tutorial today is how to draw Barbarian King from Clash of the Clans. It's an interesting figure to draw. He is quite a big fellow, as you know, with a bigger upper body, a smaller lower part, and very tiny little feet in relation to the body. Actually, it's quite difficult to figure out how the guy can hold on. I think it's on his sword that he managed most of the time to relax. To start, we will start now with the most important feature of a king, which is the crown. The crown will be easy to draw. Normally you do an arch. You end up on the same height as on the other side, and you keep the same level everywhere. So you have 1, 2, 3. This one should be a little bit shorter because we have a certain angle, which is called perspective. Here, here, down. And now we have to adjust the line, and you can see this is the shape of our crown. A crown without jewels is not a crown. In this case, we don't have jewels. He has bolts because he's a barbarian king. So here, and again, to make some more perspective, we add a bulb here. So, as you know, he has a very squarey face. So that's very easy. We will draw a square face and then fill it out with the beard, the nose, and the 2 eyes. We start with a very square face. To keep yourself aligned, this is the easiest way to do it. So now we have the face, and then we will fill it out. The beard. Actually, his beard is very easy to do. You start in the middle where he has a frown. You go to the side. You go down here, up to down there. Here. You go up again. You do the same on the other side, because it's a face, kind of down here, and you go up there. Now you have to both points here to be touched to each other, like that. The mustache, here you can slowly see what's going on. And now we come down. He has an old-fashioned beard. No hair down there. We have a lip. This is his lip. And now the most important feature in the middle of the face, it's the nose. The nose, we can do a round one because he's a big guy with a round nose. The nostril, here we go. And if you have time, you put a little hole. So now he's a very serious king. So I guess he has to have a very serious look. And again, like we already had before, kind of pizza slices and the eyes. So now you can see he looks very serious. But a face without ear, it's not a face. So we have to add at least 1 ear on this side, because this is the side where we can hear, and the other side where we can hear as well. Now, what are we missing? He has a beard. Maybe you should add some hair. So the hair is disappearing behind the crown. So we will make it sure that we understand that there's some hair, and then in the back of his neck. Now we have the face. We will, of course, now continue the rest of the body. As I said, tall, less important, very small. We start in the middle of the body where we will draw his belt. This is to keep the proportions of the king. This is the belt, a classical belt. This is very easy to draw, as you see, just little rectangles. So here we know, here's the middle part of his body, or the center part of his body, and you always have at the center of the body the belt. The belt, we will finish it like this. Now the leather part, from one line to the other one to the other one. So here you can slowly see how he will be built. Now we go further down. We have actually to set the bottom line, and we know that he has small little feet, and if you remember, this king wears slipper. Exactly. You always have the feeling he comes out of the shower. Here are his slipper. One slipper, and in the slipper you have a toe. Remember, those characters have 4 fingers and therefore 4 toes. On the other side, again, here, very easy, just a slipper. And again, 2, 3. So we know how many toes. Now, to connect, we know that he needs the bottom part of his body. Here we close it. So here's a little skirt. We finish the skirt, and he has like very strong little legs. That's easy. You keep the shape of a leg. Very important, in the middle of the leg you always have your kneecap. So just a kneecap. Like that. And again, you can see very small feet, big head. Now we come to finish the center part. And the center part, it's very complicated, or at least more complicated, because that's where most of the features of the characters are placed, because as we said before, he's such a strong guy. To finish the center part and the belt part, we will do this bit in the middle, which are called like kind of suspenders, side suspenders, I would say so. I'm not sure that this is the right term for that, but it sounds funny, and I think at the time that was the point, because how would he be able to hold his little skirt here? So, and this is a metallic belt, and to connect all those 3 points of the suspender, we have a bolt. I don't finish this line here because this is his whole shoulder that is on this side. You know, he has a big shoulder with a protected shoulder part here with a kind of a shoulder armor, and on the other side we will have his sword, his massive sword actually. So the shoulder is around this place here, so therefore the armor will be a bit further away, and I guess it will be here. So now we are connecting this top of the armor with the bit that protects his shoulder. And to make sure that nobody can hit him, he has that bit around. So, you know, nobody can hit him really. And you make kind of a line here to show a perspective. And to make sure that nobody really can hit him, he has this massive dart here on top of his shoulder armor. Now, we have to finish the hand part. The hand should be around roughly here, and the hand is protected by a armored glove. So the armored glove, we set it up here, which is the hand. Here must be the protections for not getting hit by anybody. And then here, remember, if he needs to move his arm, they're kind of joints, metallic joints. So the hand, we start with the thumb, easiest part of it for now. We do it in 2 parts, because this is an armored glove. Then we go and we do the top of the fingers. The fingers are on the bottom here, 4 fingers in total. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And here now I left that open here because we know that, again, he has also some darts. Those darts, those protective darts, look more like pyramids. So here we go, 2 little pyramids. That's the easiest way to do. Think of a pyramid and you connect. So now we have one glove. We have to connect the arm. This is fairly easy, so you decide how strong you want to have him. So this is one arm side, this is the other arm side, and now we connect him with his body. You can see the arm is connected with the body. Now we go on the other side, one hand, he needs a second hand here, and the second hand is holding his sword. So again, we start with the fingers. This would set the height, 1, 2, 3 fingers, and here we have the thumb, the fourth one. Now we draw our fingers, 1, 2, 3, and we close the thumb, 4. Now the glove, the armored glove, and the 2 darts, the same as here, we draw them here. So this is the inner part, and what we don't see here on the bottom, he also has some darts to protect his hand. So the hand is done with the glove. Now we need the sword. The sword, he's resting his hand here on the grip, bottom of the grip, which is a kind of reversed V shape. Now we have to do the blade. The blade is going to be up to down here where he can rest on it, because I said the way he stands, it's very tricky, so he needs that big sword to stand and to support him. So we do the blade, and because he's a big fighter, his blade is already dented here. You know, a lot of fights, a big king, so the blade is a bit dented at a few places. So how to show that this sword is a massive, dangerous weapon? You have to indicate that the blade is sharp, and we do that with that line. So this is the sharp part of the blade, and we connect here and there to show that this part is sharp as well. Now, the top of the sword is just the grip, and that's fairly easy. We just finish the grip, and so that his hand doesn't slip away from the grip, the upper part is always a little bit bigger, thicker, or has a big knob. In this case, we draw it like that. So, and we connect again to show kind of a perspective. So you do exactly the same lines as those ones here, and then you connect. This is called perspective. So what are we missing? We are missing now the connection between the hand and the body, and this you will do with the shoulder and the arm. Just a line here, finish the upper body, and then he has a big arm, so here. Towards the end you connect all the lines, so you close it. And now we are missing one part that shows that he's a strong man. Muscles, the pecs. So you see, this is a muscle. If you don't know what this is, ask your dad. He will show his pecs. So, and here we go. This is the Barbarian King of Clash of the Clans. Enjoy your drawing. Bye.